Alright, so it's been about 45 minutes over. I think it's almost done. I can eat already. Smells really, really good. Hello everybody, good morning. Today is another day, cooking day again. So here again, we are at this Lotus. Going to buy some stuff, and then today I'm going to show you guys how to cook something quite unique. I think most of us, we are familiar with chili in Asia, right? A lot of Asians eat chili and curry and everything. But actually, you have to know that more people also, they like to eat chili, you know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Let me show you what kind of chili we're going to cook. Angmoh Chilli today, come on. It's quite delicious and easy to make also. Come. Still quite early. It's only about 8:40 AM right now. So not many people yet. Hopefully there's no long queue. Last few days have been pretty busy. Yesterday was Vesak Day, and then we had a lot of tourists coming in from outstation. I think a lot of Penang people always complain so many tourists in Penang during the long weekends and holidays. But come on, Penang is a tourist state. We depend a lot on tourism also for our income. So don't complain. So later people don't come and throw already. Wow, all the shops here and the stalls not yet open. But Tesco opens quite early, I think. They open about, I think 7 AM or something, or 8 AM. So basically this type of chili, so there is it's mostly beef, minced beef, beans, like onions and stuff like that. So it's quite hearty, it's quite high protein, and then it's low carb, right? It's just beans and beef basically. So suitable for me as a diabetic. Of course, you need tomatoes. You need tomato sauce. You make a tomato sauce made from canned tomatoes. So there's a few things you just need to grab from Lotus today. Okay, not many people. Let's go. Oh, blueberry 2 for 11 ringgit. Quite a good deal. 2 boxes for 11. The kids love it. Buy some. Also the grapes also about 7 ringgit for half a kilo. A lot of grapes. This side is usually the canned food on sale. This is the minyak masak we always use here in Malaysia, or palm oil. It's about 31 ringgit for 5 kilos. But what I want to get is here. I need to get the beef. This is the minced beef here. Okay, minced beef, 10.99. These are good for burgers also. This beef I bought before, 10.99. No eggs now. Offer. Okay, for the beans, we need this. These are not the beans we're looking for. These are like baked beans cooked in tomato sauce. You want to find the beans which are the red kidney beans. Then the other thing you should get is this cut. Yeah, this one. You can get this type of beans. This garbanzo beans are okay, and the red kidney beans they don't have. So never mind. I have that. I have this at home. I'll just use those. And then you also need some cut tomatoes or whole tomatoes also okay. I already have at home, so you can get these. Oh, there are so many kinds of pre-made sauces here. You just add chicken or fish or whatever. But the only thing is, you don't know what they use inside. You can look at the ingredients at the back, what they have. So choose that stuff which maybe less sugar, no sugar one, or less sugar. Ayam brand. Actually, when we were in New Zealand, they were doing some launching some promotions there. So the stuff also quite good. Ayam brand has been around for a long time. My family always like to eat the baked beans and stuff like that. Oh, actually, there is one thing which I can't find here, which is the chili spice. The spice to make this chili is a mix. Mix. Later I'll give you the recipe where you can make your own if you want. It's just a few spices to add into the stew. But there's also actually I have a packet of it. You can buy online. I think it's McCormick's chili mix. One packet is about, I think, like 7 ringgit or something for one packet. Enough to make a batch. Oh, this one's hard to find. Pomelo. Pomelo. About 18 ringgit each for pomelo. Okay lah, done. Let's go lah. Only got 4 items only. Time to go back and cook afterwards. Or later, not now. Still got a bit of time. Alright, done with the shopping, and then now we're going back. But actually, passing by all the roti canai and the burgers and everything, it's a bit. Sometimes it gets very tempting, you know. I'm trying to not eat breakfast today as well. So passing by the food and smelling it was very, very tempting. Yeah, sometimes you need the willpower just to change. One day at a time, guys. One day at a time, you know.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so we are back home. So these are the ingredients you will need to make the chili con carne. Of course, this is the minced beef that we got just now. Also, since it's called chili, you probably need some chili, right? So these are like a quarter of the green and yellow peppers, and then 3 chilies. Whatever chili you have in the fridge, you can just use the red chilies, green chilies. Also, you need a few cloves of garlic. I'm using 2 Bombay onions. You can also use the white onions, which are sweeter, but I'm using the Bombay onions. And for the spices, you will need Cajun seasoning, cumin, smoked paprika, and this is a herb oregano, and then of course black pepper. And then, but if you have this is McCormick's, what I was telling you just now. McCormick's hot chili spices is a premix. It already has all the ingredients we mentioned just now, including all the cumin and. But this one, if you can use the original spices, then use the original spices. You have this, is convenient. And also for the sauce, you will need this. Yeah, the tomato. These are whole Roma tomatoes in a can. I have 2 cans here, different brands. You can use any brand you want, or even if you have the chopped one, also can chopped tomatoes. Then these are the beans I'm using. I got this from Lazada. They cost about, I think, $3.20 per can only. These are cooked kidney beans, and these are white ones. Those are the red ones, and these are the white kidney beans. Same brand. You can get it online. So this is basically what you need, and also some seasoning salt, pepper. Yeah, this is the Leah and Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. Okay, you need a dash of it, bring out some flavor in the beef. So now all we have to do is I'm going to prep all the vegetables, chop them up into, chop them finely, even the onions, and we are going to saute them afterwards. Okay, let me just start preparing, do the prep work here first. Garlic. You don't have to cut them too finely, it's okay. because once you start to caramelize them in the oil, it will all break down. It will be very soft. This is about 300 grams of beef per package. So I'm using 2 packs, which gives us a total of 600 grams. You can use more or less, up to you. Let's start with the spices. Few sprinkles of Asian seasoning. Asian seasoning has like chilies and I think there's celery inside, and then dash of maybe half a teaspoon of cumin, and also smoked paprika, also about a teaspoon, and then oregano you can add later, or just add a little bit now first. It's okay. You can add more later in the stew when it's cooked. This is a teaspoon of black pepper and salt, about a teaspoon of salt, not too much. Salt you can always add more later if you want. Now just mix well. So this beef, you can also use, if this is too much, then you can actually use this for hamburger. It's the same thing, and the spices are also great for you grill this meat. So mix it up completely, and then we are going to brown the meat after this. We will need a nice big saucepan here. I'm adding in some cooking oil. I have a nice cast iron pot here, which I have had for more than 10 years already. So what the first thing you need to do is heat up the pan, put in the oil, and then we'll brown the onions first. Stir it around, and you can reduce the heat if it's too hot. These cast iron pans they retain heat very well, so you don't have to have a very large flame to keep it going. So this will go on for like soften them for about 5 minutes till they are all soft and a little bit caramelized. Then you can add in the chili and garlic. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. You can see the onions becoming slightly translucent. In fact, I can already start to see some browning. So you don't want it to go too brown. So what we want to do next is add in the chili and the garlic, which we prepped earlier. Okay, and then cook everything together. Continue to stir. And shallow fry it for a while. You will immediately smell the difference in the aroma from just onions to the chili and garlic smells coming in. So do this again for another about 3 to 5 minutes till the veggies are slightly soft. Then we can remove it from the pot. Okay, that looks pretty good. The veggies are nice and soft. So I'm going to remove this, but keep the flame on because we are going to brown the beef next. Alright, so I've removed the vegetables from the pan, and I'm going to put the beef in next. And the reason why we remove the vegetables before putting in the beef is because I want to brown them nicely. If the vegetables are sitting at the bottom of the pan or the pot, It's going to prevent contact between the beef and the heat. So that's not what you want. We really want the beef to be brown thoroughly lah. So also don't use a medium flame. Brown the beef nicely. Keep on kind of stirring it, poking it, so you don't get lumps of beef. Right? We want it to be a mince, so this has to be brown nicely on all sides and still in a. You can still see it's a mince, not a meatball. Keep on doing this until the beef is brown and lightly caramelized. So you can see that the beef will release some of the fat out, right? So you have to keep on poking it like this, so the mince always stays apart lah. You don't want it, as I said, don't want it to be lumpy, right? Keep on stirring it. So try to let all the moisture evaporate, and then once there's no more moisture, it will start to brown a little bit. Once the beef is brown, you can add in a few bits of Worcestershire sauce. Just maybe a teaspoon or two. Add it in and then stir again. Keep on stirring. Make sure that you get a nice separate minced beef. And then next is you want to add in the vegetables we took out just now. Add it all back in. Right. Stir it in again as well. Let all the flavors mix together. It already looks very good. Don't worry about the seasoning yet, because later we'll add in a few more ingredients. Then we will taste and then add salt if needed. So at this point you can add in your canned tomatoes. If you have tomato puree, you can add that as well. There's some left over, you can add some water in it to not to waste any of the tomato juice. So cook this through as well. Stir it in. If you like more sauce, then you can use 2 cans. I think that's what I might do. I'm going to use 2 cans of tomatoes. Second can. Okay. And then the water mixed in just now. And I'll do that for the second can as well. Bring it up to a boil and simmer. So if the tomatoes are still hot, I just kind of squish them and chop them up. They are very soft. They will be crushed in no time. I like my tomatoes a bit chunky. So that looks really good now. And next we add in the beans. The beans and the beef are the star of the show. Here's a little trick. If you can't open the top lid, use a spoon or fork through here and then pull it. Use it as a lever. Don't use your finger, you're going to hurt yourself.
Oh my god! Wow!
So you want to strain the beans. It's already pre-cooked, but there's some, I think it's cooked in like salt. So you want to strain it. Those are the red ones and these are the white ones. Okay, strain it and then add the beans to the pot. So you can see it's simmering away nicely on a low heat. And then let's add in all these nice beans. As you can see, it's quite a big pot of food. This will probably serve about six people maybe. Usually chili con carne is served with like baked potatoes, with cheese, or you can even cook like basmati rice or something, a small serving of basmati rice. For me, if you want to keep it low carb, then just eat it like this. I mean, eat it as it is, without any bread or without any toast, without any potatoes. Okay, so it's all mixed in. I'm gonna let it simmer for about an hour, very low heat, and yeah, let it simmer for an hour. We'll come back. Alright, so it's been about 45 minutes over. I think it's almost done. I can eat already. It smells really good. I added in a little bit more oregano, and actually if you want it to be a bit more savory, you can even add like chicken powder or something, but it's all up to you lah. By itself it's already very savory and very nice. So I'm going to scoop up a little bit and have a little taste. So this is our lunch, the chili. I'll make some really good toast, butter toast with the Adventist flourless bread. You like the bread? Yeah, very good. So instead of potatoes, you decided to eat with bread. If you can even skip the bread, just have it like this, make it more low carb. But I think the bread gives a nice texture and a different dimension to it. One slice of bread, okay. Love it? You like beef? You like beef or chicken? You like beef. So I like hamburger. So hope you guys can try this recipe again. It's easy. One pot meal. Takes about an hour and a half to make the whole thing. And you can make a whole pot. You can keep it for the next day in the fridge if you want. It should be fine. And the kids can bring it to school and stuff. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the meal. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Sleepy. Bye.